What's going on, guys? Today we're back, and today we're heading back out to the shop and we're going to be working on the Delta. So today we're going to be doing radiator hoses, and I think we're going to work on belts as well. Let me take this off real quick. But today, for the most part, should be a little easier. Alrighty, alright, let's see what we're working with here. Alright, looks like we got 3 belts. So, that to the AC, then 1 to the alternator, and then I think 1 to the power steering. Alright, sounds easy enough. Alright, well, actually, we'll do the top radiator, take that off, and then we'll get to the belts a little bit easier there. But before we do any of that and everything is still on, we're going to move the car back a little bit just so we don't get coolant all over the ground. So, put that tire back on, and let's roll her back. Alrighty, so we kind of got this thing a little farther back, and if you notice there's a lot more dirt everywhere, because I think this tire is not spinning. I think might be a little seized. So, this is our workstation now. I looked in the box. I was expecting both radiator hoses, but I only got the top one. Maybe they came in another package inside, which I have plenty of packages inside, so. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, I did in fact find another radiator hose. So we got the top one off, which that looks, I mean the coolant's still green, so that's a plus. But yeah, I mean honestly the coolant looks good. I don't see much of bad stuff. I got it absolutely everywhere, as you do. But yeah, so not bad. Now let's hook this new one on. Alrighty, new upper is on. Nice and tight. Used the old clamps because I figured if I had enough. I had to take the air cleaner off to tighten it. But now moving on to the next thing, spark plugs. Alright. This thing kinda sucky for spark plugs because the AC system's kinda in the way, so you have to tack it from this angle. But on this side it's pretty straightforward, so.
Contact would be, as you can see right in the center, we've got contact marks on all of our teeth.
There we are. Alright, that is done. Here are our plugs from that side. As you can tell, they were pretty bad. Dear God, help me. Alright, and with that, we have all of them out. Now you're probably noticing, one doesn't look right. This snapped off while I was wrenching on it. Alright, she's running good now. New plugs. I'll work on the belts shortly. Alright, before we get to all that, we're going to do these belts. I got this alternator slot loosened up. This belt's loose and ready to come off, so let's go grab those. Holy crap. Alright, I'm a little bit sweatier, but we got the first new belt on. You probably can't even see it. There you are. New belt. Now, onto... Alright, sorry to kind of stop you mid-video, but last episode I said that I had like photos and videos of what I've done before the series started, and I'm going to show you those now, because now as I'm editing and I'm like cutting it out and like cutting it down, I realize this video is pretty short, so we're going to add some of that to kind of spice up the video. This is everything I did over the summer. Most of it's just real simple stuff, but yeah, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Also, I did not know that the AC would be my demise in this whole project. There will be more episodes, but we're going to have to change the AC in a good or bad way, depending how you look at it. So, yeah, let's get to those videos. Ugh. Woo! She clean, boy! Fuck, she clean. She is clean. Okay, so I need new fuel line. There's a leak here, and then the belt was rubbing on that one right there. So I need to replace this. I'll probably just replace these 2 whole lines. Yeah, baby! The Delta is running and driving, and it does have brakes. They're just very squishy, and she needs some ATF for sure. All right, so we're back. I had to go get some lunch. I changed my shirt, and we're here. So, got the alternator belt off. This one's loose, but this one is a pain. So, the power steering pump pulley has these little holes in it, and in that hole is the sliding bracket to loosen up the pump. So you have to go in between the holes and you have to get the motor cranked just right so that the holes line up. So that's what I've been doing for the past hour. All right, I'm gonna get that loosened, hopefully, and get these belts on. All right, we got all the, I'm so tired. Got all of the belts off. We got this new power steering belt on. It needs to be tightened up. And we gotta add everything else. So let's do it. All right. If you can't tell, I'm done for the day. F this. I got one belt on, kind of. It's still loose. This belt's giving me shit. I'm done for right now. I'm fucking hot, sweating my balls off. We're gonna pause for today and we're gonna come back to it.